Have about 20 seconds left for the markets to open. Looks like it's going to be a very quiet opening. Remember, the US markets were weak overnight. You had that rate hike that came in from the Fed. But I think the market has chosen to move on and could be just a consolidation today. All eyes will be on a lot of numbers. Titan will be reacting to its earnings. You have Chola Mandalam. There is ABB, Sona, BLW. So we'll keep tracking all of that for you very closely. Here's the first tick on the index. Absolutely quiet as we speak. The mid-caps are very flat as well, up just about 50-odd points. So just consolidating around these levels. The big mover really is Titan. I mean, it's not really a big mover, but it's trending in the green. So the street definitely likes the numbers. 0.5% higher now on Titan. Couple of other names. Tata Steel posted its numbers yesterday, is inching forward a tad bit again. Sun Pharma, Cipla, so a couple of these pharma names are looking good. Adani Ports, Adani Enterprises, numbers are today, so keep an eye out on that. Axis Bank, L&T, M&M, TCS, a couple of other heavyweights that are trending in the green, and BPCL is your top gainer. Remember, crude prices continue to fall. On the downside, you have a couple of these tech names once again. So HCL Tech, Infosys, Tech Mahindra are all down. Infosys, by the way, is now down 16% this year. So it's been a big drubbing for Infosys in 2023. Apollo Hospitals, Dr. Reddy's, Wipro. So I think pharma and IT are under a bit of pressure. ONGC is also a tad bit soft. But the market is not doing anything. The good part is that the mid-cap index is holding up. So there's definitely buy on dips that's playing out over there. And plenty of stocks that, of course, Nigel will talk about. But names like Chola, Investments, etc. reacting well to their numbers. Bajaj Consumer also is up 8% post number. So I think it's more newsy, stock-specific reactions, but otherwise market is quiet.
Well, just take a look at Chola, Sonia. We had a bit of a cheat sheet that came in, but the street really likes those numbers. The stock is up closer around 7%, and they've crossed that AUM of 1 lakh crore. So clearly those numbers are getting a thumbs up. Petronet LNG, margins were weak out there. That stock opens up with a cut of around 2% odd. Tata Chemicals, well, that one as well, the numbers look pretty okay. There was some expansion in margins. I think the street liked those set of numbers. Stock is up 2.5%. Aptis Housing out there, that stock as well in pre-open was up closer around 2% odd. Aavas Finance, though, Mr. Sushil Kumar, he's resigned as the MD, so that's a bit of a negative tick I think we're getting on Aavas Financiers. BEML Land, that's the demerged asset. It comes out of T2T. Now the circuit filter has moved to around 20% odd. So that's why that stock is up closer around 3%. Volumes as well picking up on that one. Sula Vineyards, management sounding confident about FY24. 15% growth at least, some tapering off in terms of margins. So that one opens up in the green. And Sona BLW, well, valuation-wise, it's a little bit expensive. But the first tick, the street like that, stock up closer around 2%. And KEC margins still struggling. So I think that stock opened up with a cut of around 1.5%. KEC International down 2.5% as we speak. Prashant.
All right, Nigel, it's a absolutely flat kind of day. So open at least 12 points, 10 points, 18,100 is where the index finds itself at. Let's just have a look at the Nifty Bank as well, and the mid and the small cap indices. By the way, broader markets, the picture worsened. It was holding well in the green yesterday, and then towards close, it pretty much came back off. The mid-cap index is up about 1/3%. They've been doing better than what large caps have been doing. So just sort of taking note of what's happening there. I mean, it's been a market about so many stocks which are moving around, and I think that is absolutely unchanged with what we are seeing today as well. We'll get to more names and more stocks in terms of what is moving. I think some of the bigger ones we've highlighted. So